previewing a learning experience as a teacher, and inviting students. Within my teacher account, if I've downloaded an Experience Master from the marketplace, I should see the master here. If you don't see it, you may need to refresh your Explorer. So you just pull down and release to refresh, and it'll go recheck with the server and pull down whatever is most recent. A master allows you to teach as many classes as you like, so you can teach many groups of students with a single master. It's essentially like a course without students, or a learning experience without students. And the way you invite students is to tap on the master. From here, you're asked a few details. For example, a section name. This just gives you a way to identify perhaps one section of students from another, or one group of students from another. You're asked to give it a start date. I'm going to just choose now as the start time. And you're asked to give it an end date. And I'm going to choose just a few minutes from now. And essentially the end time is important because it's at that time that the experience will become read-only. It'll no longer accept student input. And furthermore, as a teacher, you're going to get an email with all the logs of every student. So anybody that worked within the experience, you'll get a log file which you can look at and grade and see student work. The next step is to choose a group of students, but in this particular teacher account, I have no students. And this will be the case for you if you haven't added students yet. You won't see any students to be able to push this experience out to. I'll show you how to add students in a separate video. But for now, I'm just going to publish it without students. And you can sort of check everything and then hit publish. And what this does is it'll make it active. From here, I see now that I've got this experience active. I can tap on it. I see the students that are in it, which of course is 0 because I didn't add students. And I'm going to look at the activity itself, and this gives me a chance to preview things as a teacher and see what things look like. Now we'll look at the same process, but now there are students linked to this teacher. I tap on the Experience Master. I'm going to add a section name again and give things a start time and an end time. This time when I tap down groups, I see a drop-down menu with an all students group created in it. And anytime a student links to a teacher, they're going to automatically come into this list. I can invite all my students, or I can edit this list, perhaps deleting a student. And as I move on, it's going to ask me to save the group. I can say yes and give this a particular group name. Maybe I'll call this Section 2 Students. And I can hit save. And now I can publish this experience out to the Section 2 students. If I want to come back, I'll see that now I've got my all students list, which has everybody in it, and I've got my Section 2 students. And this is one way to segment your list into groups of students for easier invitation processes. So I'm going to go back to publish, and I hit publish, and now those students are being invited. I'll refresh my app and tap on the experience. Now you can see the students are in the experience. I can go to the activity itself and observe as students are working, reply to students, etc. within the context of the activity. I can also come back here, and where it says tap to add a student, I can bring on any student that's in my list that isn't currently in this experience. So in this case, I will add a 4th student. That student just received an email inviting them, and now all these students are in this particular experience. Any student that hasn't started can be deleted. So you can swipe to the left and delete a student. Again, swipe to the left, delete a student. And that's how you publish a learning experience. You can publish it for your own review. You can publish it out to groups of students. And you can use the app to do some student management and organize your groups. There's also a way to do group organization through the Exploros portal, which will be a subject of a different video.